Welcome to Balkan style meals. Stuffed capsicums, aka Punjene paprike. Most likely not an original Balkan meal, but it's a favorite of mine. My recommendation is to pick a red, medium to large size capsicums. They give the best sweet-like flavor and should be large. See how it covers my whole hand? It should be bright red. Those are the best. We start with your standard vegetables: garlic, parsley, carrot, celery, capsicums, onion, potato. We have half a cup of rice. We have your spices: Vegeta, Croatian, very well-known spice, smoked paprika, pepper and salt, and your beef mince. Half a kilo should be enough. We start with chopping the onions. Carrots, you can peel them, you can chop them. In this case, we grate them. I might say this is a meal that is enough for a small family. It takes a little while to prepare, but it's certainly a treat for us. Obviously, you start with oil. You put the onions in first. You let that simmer for a few minutes until they're golden in color, slightly yellow. Doesn't take too long. It's now nearly done. The onions, just breaking up little clumps. And the meat is next. You'd put the whole meat in, you'd break it apart, ensure there are no larger pieces, otherwise it won't cook properly. The strength of so-called fire on a stove should be set to a maximum, at least to start with. You might reduce it to about 60% of it. So our scale is 1 to 9. We're probably cooking at about 6 or 7 at this point. We're mixing all the spices in. You don't put it right away. We wait a little bit and put it after a few minutes, probably sort of halfway through. And we let it simmer. You can see how it's cooking evenly, taking time. The onions as well are cooking with it, giving out that nice flavor. And now we're ready to put all the other vegetables in. Celery goes in, parsley, the rest of chopped onions, and grated carrot. Carrot is another sweet-like vegetable. Without it, you just can't imagine having such meal. Together with capsicum, that level of sweetness is just phenomenal. we would add tomato sugo or tomato puree, a few tablespoons, just so that it can all blend together. We would mix it in, mix it well, and in it with the rice, half a cup of rice, not a lot. The rice has to be uncooked to start with, and let it simmer. Now while that's happening, you have to wash the capsicum, and you have to take the insides out. We usually ensure that it's all thoroughly cleaned and waiting for the stuffing that's still simmering. Probably the most satisfying part of this journey is putting the stuffing in. How to cover it, we would use potato. Just take the slices on top of capsicum just so that it doesn't fall out. It also gives it a nice flavor, and of course the potato is cooked and you also eat it. Now this is important to do. You could say it's a stock, but it's more a sauce. We would also add some tomato sauce to it, and pepper. So you can also add salt if you wish. My wife does add salt. We just didn't film it, but it's all in there. You would mix it and you'd let that simmer. This is very important so that your capsicum are not dry. 250 degrees goes for about 45 minutes. This is the end of the first 45 minutes. Just remember that you would cook it twice, 45 minutes each on 250. And this is a crucial part. You'll have to turn the capsicums, all of them, so that they don't burn. This way, they're not yet ready, so another 45 will do. You might want to, for the next 45 minutes, to put it to 220 degrees Celsius. For the first time, we put it on 250. But if you see that they're burning on top, you can take them out. So in there you go for another 45. And here it is, a final product. This smells so nice. This smells so nice. Just so they have that more of a juice, we pour a little bit on top of them, and the insides are cooked perfectly. Perfectly. And there you go. Stuffed capsicums, punjene paprike, for you to enjoy.